Sam LaPorta last season, 60 receptions, 83 targets, 726 yards, 7 touchdowns. Thoughts on Sam LaPorta?
So LaPorta kind of quietly finished tight end 7 last year after really kind of bumming folks out with how his season started. So Detroit's an interesting one because they're another team. They have a bunch of weapons. Like they just have a lot of weapons there. Um, LaPorta should fit in nicely as kind of, you know, I, he's not even the second guy. He's the third guy in most situations, and you're not even talking about Gibbs or Monty. Like you're just talking behind Amon Ra and then Jameson Williams. So I don't mind Laporta, but I don't think I want to take him as the fourth tight end off the board. Like I just feel like that is the absolute ceiling, and anything that doesn't reach there, you're kind of falling back on. So I think I would rather wait to look at a Travis Kelsey, to look at a Mark Andrews, to look at a Evan Ingram. Like I think any one of those three guys and being able to capture the potential upside makes me feel a bit better than knowing that I drafted Laporta, who's a very good young tight end, but with all the mouths that they have to feed in Detroit, feeling like I drafted him at his absolute ceiling.
Yeah, this is a tough one too because uh, last year he finished third on the team in yards, but and third on the team in targets and second on the team in receptions behind Amon Ross St. Brown. But the targets, Jameson Williams is a gunner. They're gonna throw that ball, and it's a 50-50 shot on most of the balls being thrown Jameson's way. Um, the running back position, I think, does that. Like both of those guys can catch the ball well out of the backfield with Monty and Gibbs. So that does kind of create some of the advantage that a tight end has in some of those short yardage situations that a running back might take away some of those. But I think well, before I get into saying that I think that he's a good pick here, we do also have to recognize that they lost their offensive coordinator. I like Sam LaPorta. I think it's tough to take him where he's going at the moment, but in the right situation, I would be okay with it. I want a piece of the Detroit offense. I don't know if Sam LaPorta is the piece. I think you're gonna have to spend too much, but I like him. I like him.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot to like when you with how he plays on the field, right? From a fantasy production though, I feel like this is a bit of a reach on this one, right? This upcoming season, I think we probably see a little bit more rinse and repeat of last year than we did his rookie season, right? I think that we probably see him somewhere around 60 to 70 catches, 700 to 800 yards, and probably that 6 to 7 touchdowns, right? Like that's going to put him kind of right there in that same position, which is probably good for somewhere in tight end 5-6 range. And so drafting him at 4, I think, is a bit of a reach, a bit of an overdraft. And this is a guy that quite frankly, I'm just willing to be wrong on the draft capital on this one.